Greetings. Is it just me or does this look hazy? I don't know. All right, so happy Sunday, everybody. This is going to be our mini love reading. I do have some spots still available if you're interested in getting your own reading. You don't have to have a person in mind. You can be a single. You know, if you have a question that you want to ask about your love life as a single, um, then yeah. All right. Hey, greetings, Christina. Happy Sunday to everybody. Okay, so the list is still open if you're interested, y'all. Check out the menu. The menu is in the description box. All right. Um, just know it's non-refundable, so just be mindful. Do not send your money nowhere that you're not comfortable or whatever. You know, be mindful of that. Okay. Not as a single. As a fellow single with y'all, okay, we have questions, that doesn't pertain to people sometimes, we just want to know what's up, I have something for everybody, so please do check out the menu in case you're interested. There's only two forms of payment, PayPal or Cash App, so make sure you guys leave the number of the topic that you're getting, okay? Also, or you can just leave the name of the topic if it fits. If you're asking about a person, you want to include that person's name. That stays confidential between you and I. If you want to go anonymous, you want to go by a nickname, initials, YouTube username, whatever, let me know. And I'll honor that for you. But yes, so we do have some mix and match options for you. You can choose your love topic of choice. We do have a how do they feel spread. Okay, we also have a combo of two topics. So we have connection, clarity. We have single yet sacred readings as well. So go ahead and check everything out. See if you find something that resonates with what you're looking for, what you're seeking. Okay. The single as a single. As a single, yeah, that should be a series. I'm thinking about, but YouTube, just the engagement lately for me on YouTube is just it's just not it. But I was thinking about some love series or love, topics for February. I was thinking about it, but I don't want to extend my energy into something that's just not gonna be doing that. You know what I'm saying? But if anything, it might be on Patreon as well. Like I might do, of course, do some things on YouTube, but if I'm gonna make series, I'd rather save it for like memberships on YouTube or Patreon, you know, so I'm not wasting too much energy for nothing. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was saying for Patreon. Yeah, or the and the members for YouTube. Yeah, because it's a little ashy on here nowadays for me. I just, it doesn't encourage or inspire, Sometimes I'm just like, ugh. The book club, it starts on February. So I know the book that I have, it should still be available on Amazon or maybe other book sites or maybe even in store. But they do have a digital book on Amazon for that particular book that we're going to be doing. So that starts on Sunday. I have a book club where we go over The Conjuring of America. I seen the hype button on some of my videos, but I don't know. I have no idea what YouTube be on. Yeah, they have a Audibles. I think it's on YouTube or not on YouTube, on Amazon. So yeah, if you can't get the physical book or not right now, or you prefer that option instead, I believe it's on Amazon Kindle. But yeah, that's the book that we're gonna be diving into for the book club. And if you guys have any suggestions of any like other books, I know Christina, you had a suggestion of a book. There's a few of them that are good, like highly recommended ones. At least two or three that I've heard good things about. Jambalaya is one that I've heard a lot of people talk about. Is a good book. What's another one? I can see the picture in my head, but I don't remember the name, the title of the book. I don't remember. But yeah. But anywho, let's go ahead and get started. Let's jump into the readings. Like I said, the list is still open if anybody is interested. So the names will be listed in the chat as I go along. After the live is over for the replay, the names of all participants, everyone that got a reading tonight, will be in the description box. Next to your name will be a timestamp. So you can come back and watch this whenever you want, or in case you miss it, that timestamp is there for your convenience. All right. So let's get started. Gabby, let's get your timestamp. Is that a 6? Yeah. All right, Gabby. Okay. All right, let's see. Zora. Free spirit, free divine guidance, truth and clarity, ask for permission to tap into Gabby's energy. The person in question whom she's asking about. How does this person feel? It's weird, Gabby. I don't know. You could tell me if this is right or not, but I feel like you either wrote a letter to this person, not like with the intentions of giving it to them, maybe, but like more so to release, clear yourself, cut cords. The Lovers came out. The Lovers, the Four of Cups. How does this person feel? The Star. Queen of Pentacles. This person thinks about what they've lost. This person feels like you're moving on. You're out of reach for them. You're at another level that they can't reach right now. This person doesn't feel like they have much to offer you right now. They feel like you're at a different space, like what you require, what what you'll put up with, what you'll accept. Is not anywhere near what they have to offer or give. It's like you surpass that. This person with the star, sometimes the star is healing for me. Okay. Do you have the biological clock card that came out? I don't feel like it's literal biological clock. Maybe for this person, they feel like they should have settled down. They should have had kids. This person feels like you deserve more. They feel like they're out of time potentially. Yeah, you're not settling for less. You have business partner. Yeah, it's going into like you deserve greater, higher things, sacred healing. Yep, they feel like they're out of time or they've missed their shot, their chance with you. They might be thinking going back in time. Um, this person feels like they're behind or they're delayed when it comes to you. Okay. It was a burn letter in 2024. Yeah. This person, they feel like they would have to be, because this seems like this person is suspended. They're stuck in a certain energy or timeline. Like they haven't really grown much as a person. Like, with the exception, maybe this person is career minded. They do got other things going on in their life where they can say, okay, I've progressed in this sense. But like on an internal level, they're their maturity, their healing, I don't feel like this person has changed much. Yeah, I don't feel like this person has changed much. The jealousy control card is at the bottom, so there could be a little bit of power, like uh jealousy, feeling like they have to prove of themselves. It's just like this person is given stuck, it's kind of giving immature, it's giving toxic. They know that you deserve better. It's like they want, it's like in a perfect world, or if they could just do it all over again. I don't even feel like this person, it's sad to say, but I'm not picking up like a change or desire to change. It's like, if I could have it the way I wanted to have it, it could work out almost like without them doing the work or something. That's what it feels like. They're reminiscing on the connection and how it was for them. Um, but you've surpassed, and this person feels like you wouldn't even be receptible to anything that they have to say, anything they have to offer. Yeah. Because the Queen of Pentacles to me is like someone that is receptive to love. It's like they're content with themselves, they're whole, they're happy, but they're still receptive to what they deserve. So it's not like they see you as someone that's cold, like you're not open to love at all. It's just you're choosing what's best for you in love. Like you're not just going to step off of your throne, not going to stop what you're doing just to have or keep someone. And they know that. Okay. So that's how they feel as of right now. Okay. And you're a Virgo. So Queen of Pentacles, that speaks to you as an earth sign. All right, let's see. New energies, timelines, anything coming in love, any new insights? You told him that, yeah. Thank you, Spirit. Ooh. Ace of Wands, the Emperor, Ten of Wands, Five of Swords. Okay. You might be cutting things out of your life or people out of your life still. Could be connections with others, like friends, some family members that you're distancing yourself from. I feel like within a year, and I don't like, ooh, girl, 8 years. Well, maybe this might help you feel a little bit better, girl. It's been over at least a decade for me, child. Yeah. If that makes you feel any better, sis, keep hope alive. No, but I feel like at least within a year or a year from now, there's somebody that with the Emperor card, it could be a life partner energy or someone that's like a real someone worth, like a real masculine, you know. Yeah, somebody that has your back for real. And I feel like in between either like the time that you meet this person, you'll be closing out a connection with people, cutting cords with whoever needs to go or them just leaving your life. So it could be like, yeah, in between that period, you meet your person while you are cutting ties with people and moving past old energy or, yeah, it's like closing out certain connections. These are people that are not good for you anyway. Avoidance, healthy habits, yeah. Power dynamic, catalyst flame. I don't feel like this person is that. I feel like this is what you're cutting cords with, what you're releasing. In the past, maybe you were going off of a person's potential, and then with the catalyst flame card, it's like people that were just catalysts. You were there to help them, vice versa. You're done dealing with emotionally avoidant people into something like you choosing healthier habits or continuing to do that. A relationship with people in your life, not just romantically, but like, friends or family. Like we all must be in alignment with making better decisions and choices for ourselves. Like, I only want to be around people that are improving themselves. That's the vibe that it's given. Yeah. Yeah. Improvement. And then you have the Six of Swords. So yeah, I feel like this is you clearing out, leaving energy behind, leaving it where it's supposed to be, not taking it with you. And this open space. Hey, how are you, sis? Yeah, the list is still open. That's fine. Um, yeah. Because I feel like certain connections might have in the past made you feel like you had to compromise parts of yourself, or if someone felt threatened, or in the instance or case of the last person I just tapped in for you, like in spite of like you growing, this person may not want to, or they just don't see the need to. So it's like, well, since I don't want to change, I don't want to mature, I don't want to take accountability for myself, then you shouldn't either. You shouldn't. It's like, I'm going to make you feel bad. I'm going to pull your energy down. Okay, thank you, sis. I got it. Thank you, thank you. You'll be number 3 on the list. Yeah, so in spite of all of that, um, I would say within a year or year, like from now, that you could meet someone significant, but it's different. And that's because you made space for that, or you're continuing to make space for that. And it's like some people that you're cutting out that you know is not growing, they're not changing, they're not doing anything different or better with their life. And they don't want to, or they don't want to change for the better. And it's like, no, well, you just gonna have to get along with my program. And it's like, nope, your program is toxic. I don't want nothing to do with that. But yes, sis, that's what I'm seeing for you. You're very welcome. My pleasure as always, sis. Take care. Girl, 6 years. Yeah, I feel like sometimes it's cool. You know what I mean? Like, you forget. People be like, damn, you've been single for that long. But sometimes you forget. Not like you forget that you're single, but it doesn't feel as bad as most people might think it is. Like, oh my God, you're single. Uh-uh. It's nowhere near what it seems like, you know? Because, like, really, for real, like, sometimes you'll find that most connections are really just fucking distractions. For real, you know? They don't mean you no good. Sometimes. Okay. All right, I got it. Yeah, you, like, if you really prioritize your peace for real, like, it makes it easier for you to not waste so much time on people. Like, when I was in my pick me years, pick me, I don't feel like it was as bad as like the definition of a pick me, honestly. I feel like sometimes some people are, it's like dangerous, but I should say male centered, not pick me, more male centered. Um, and like love crazy, and I have to have a boyfriend, or I have to have some man orbiting me, or I have to have a crush on somebody, like have something to put my focus on. When I was in that energy, I was settling for all kind of shit, and that also was just a reflection of like parts of myself that I was avoiding. Um, yeah, and then I look back and was like, I didn't really want them people for real. Like, what the fuck was I thinking? Like, what was I even seeing in them? Nothing. It was really just being blinded by desperation, loneliness, thinking I had to have a man, just settling for whatever. So nah. Oh yeah, that's another thing too. The sex thing. Abstaining from sex. That within itself too, like there's, because this is the thing, like quick fixes, you'll regret it more when you like do it with somebody and then it's like, okay, what the fuck did I just do it for? Because I feel like sex for me now, like the more that I've grown and like learned about myself, I can't just have sex just to be having sex. Like when I did, it got to a point where I noticed I was like healing a lot of traumas and stuff like that. I was healing a lot of insecurities, a lot of that desperation energy, that male centered energy. And I found that sex was not as pleasurable because it's deeper than just like the physical act. It's like there has to be some level of intimacy outside of the bedroom, a real connection outside of just chemistry incompatibility in certain ways, but it's like if we're not really, there's nothing really here. There's no base. There's no security. There's no safety. Your energy, I know you're not here to get to know me. I know that you don't really give a fuck about me. Like having sex from that mindless place. Yeah, you get your itch scratched, but it's like either during or after, you're like, what the fuck? And it's the person got more out of it than you did because you're just like, okay, that itch got scratched, but it's like, ew, like get away from me, get off of me. Why did I do this? Ew. So a temporary, having a little hot moment where you feel like, oh, I wish I had something. And then when you think about the time that you would waste, it makes it easier for you to be like, fuck that. Just roll over, bitch, and go to sleep. Or, some people, get the little vibrational toys out or whatever. Or whatever the fuck people be doing. Or just be like, fuck it. I'm over it. Yeah, I mean, naturally, you're going to be like, oh, I wish I had a partner. But then when you come to your senses, it's like, well, I just don't want any partner. You just don't want any partner. You don't want to just waste your time. Like, I can't do that shit no more. Back in the day, maybe. And then it was really just because I wanted attention. I wanted to feel like I was wanted and needed. But when I look back at the people, I'm like, what the fuck was I getting out of it? There was really nothing really there. Like, yeah, we might have had some things in common, some type of chemistry, but not enough for me to compromise parts of myself that I was, or, the toxic side of ourselves coming out. Like, some people really be thinking they're with the right person because they go back and forth with each other. Like, no, that's just, you're in a karmic loop. You in a motherfucking karmic loop and karmic cycle when you do that. The going back and forth and like, I'm learning like just because men come back and like circle back with you and maybe like check in and see what you up to and, trying to poke around and get your attention, like that is not a flex for real. That shit right there is just men. Because most of the time, they're not just doing it to you. They trying to, like, especially men that's down bad. They don't have nobody at the moment. Or they're in the midst. Because some men don't even know how to break it off with the woman that they're dealing with. So before they even break it off with the other woman, they'll be trying to check for. It's always easier to check for the old hoes in they phone. Let's see what the old women, like the old ones I used to, kick it with or used to date or was in a relationship with, especially the woman or the woman that was always holding it down, was always ready to take me back. The one that was always, there to nurture me, that always checked on me. Most likely the woman that I friend zone because I want an energy fix. I want somebody to fix me. I want somebody to fill that void right now. I just want that attention. You don't really want those women for real. You want that energy fix. So before you even break it off with the women that you're currently dealing with or the woman you're currently dealing with, you're shopping around to because it's easier to go back to the old than it is to start something new. But then, let me see what's out there for me. Let me do that. So all those karmic cycles repeating itself, people never shutting the doors, never closing them out and wondering why they can't keep a man or a woman, why they can't have a healthy relationship come into their spirits because it's like these doors are open. So when you finally shut these doors, because the person, you can give yourself closure by not engaging anymore. That person can still be on the other line of the energy hoping that you'll open the door one day. You know, you could still be, moving on with your life while somebody is still hoping that you're stupid and dumb and that you'll let them back in. Like that's on them, or maybe even regret how they treated you, but that's on them. You can set the tone to close your timeline out and say, I'm done with that. I'm good off that. Yeah, off and on with the same man. Yeah, I heard about that T app too. Yeah, I think it was dangerous for women going on there exposing people. Like it was something crazy, a lot of scandalous energy. But yeah, no. When a man tries to come back in your life, it is not a flex for real. Like it's not. It's really not. Um, and some just don't get the hint for real. Like it's over or it's never gonna happen or I'm really done. Especially if they know that you've always been easy access for them or you've always been available and They feel like, oh, they'll always love me. They'll always take me back. Even, oh, I didn't give this person the time of day, but all of a sudden now let me check and see what they're doing. That don't mean that they want you. You know how many times I've been in positions with men that when I was not in my right mind, like heavily insecure or just really young and immature and stupid, didn't know no better, didn't know much about my value or my worth at all, if at all, that there would be men that I would take back and they would just abuse me time and time again. And when I started to get some sense about it, when they would come back around, I would be thoroughly disgusted. I don't feel like that's something to brag about. I feel like it's kind of delusional for a man to think that he could just come in and out of a woman's life after the point where they're not putting up with that anymore. They're not putting up with that. And it's a rude awakening for a lot of toxic ass men because a lot of women are coming to their senses that it's not worth it. And it's not worth it anymore. Like, if you didn't want me the first time around, if you didn't do right by me the first time around, then you never really fucking wanted me. So I'm not gonna subjugate myself to be played with, to be just tolerated or just used for my energy, you know? Because a lot of men be siphoning off women's energy for real, whether it's through sex, whether it's through their time, their emotions, what they do for you. You think that you can just use women and come back whenever you want to and stuff like that, or that women will be insecure enough to just allow you to eat off of them. Not anymore. That's not happening. It's not a safe haven for no good ass men. It's just not that. It's just not. Collectively, women are tired of that shit. The value is more. It's like male attention it ain't shit for real. It's really not. Because men, they'll look at 10,000 women and like lust over them. So it's like, what makes you special? The only thing that to a toxic man, at least, not a healthy man, but to a toxic man that makes you special is just, I mean, really nothing makes you exceptional outside of what you'll allow them to do to you and what you allow them to take from you. That's what makes you special out amongst of all the other women. Because they'll lust after, they'll chase after, they'll try and test their luck, play games if they can. But what makes you special to a toxic man is what you allow them to do to you and take advantage of you. That's it. That's it. For real. And the good kitty cat theory, the good P word theory for me is like where women think that if my box is good enough, if I throw it down, flip it and reverse it in the bed good enough, and my head game is this and that, this man will choose me. They're not going to choose you. What they will do, and this might be confusing for some women, is thinking that, oh, because they keep coming back, that means, oh, I got him like that. No, a good man is not going to turn down, or not a good man. A terrible man is not going to turn down some good, you know what? They're not. They're going to take as much as they can until they're bored, until they're done with you, or they'll keep you on the side while they're also benefiting sexually from someone else or whatever. Because men just take what they can get. They'll hang around a woman that they can benefit off of her materialistically, financially. They'll hang around the woman they can benefit with sexually. They'll use and hang around a woman that they can benefit from socially or being connected to her energetically, get an ego boost from, whatever, get they feel good energy. Yeah. So that doesn't mean anything. Like what man is not going to turn down some good head? Like, they're going to keep you around, but the point is they're not choosing to be with you. So if they're not committing to you, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So performing for a man, wearing the lingerie and doing all that, you're just giving him something for free that he doesn't have to pay for. They don't have to pay for that. They get a full peak show without having to pay for the subscription. They get a whole OnlyFans subscription for free. Oh yeah, they're going to eat off of that. That doesn't mean they're going to choose you though. Thank you for the shit for free. I don't have to commit to you. I don't have to be honest with you. I don't have to show up in any kind of way that benefits you, but bitch, I'll take it as long as you giving it. That's how it is. It's a lie to think as long as I'm beautiful, as long as I'm good in the bedroom and I cook and I clean and I don't start anything and I don't stress him out, he'll choose me. No, no. That's a lie from the pits of hell. Hey, Tawanda. Yeah, some are homosexuals too. Yeah, some don't mind. I know y'all seen that guy. It was this man. He went viral like a month or so ago, and he was laying it out flat. He's like, "Look, I'm homeless. I'll cook. I'll clean. I'll give you some good back shots. Da 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 da. I'm just looking for a woman that will take care of me and love me." And there were some dummies in his fucking comments like, "I'll take care of you. Look at his eyes." Whole fucking warlock. This ninja gonna eat off of y'all. He's gonna bite your back, suck the energy out of your neck while he's giving you back shots, bitch. Take you for what you got, or you just start losing things. Good luck with that. Fuck that. Hell no. And that's the sad part. Be just thinking like women are really that desperate. Like you think dick is that important, and because this man is fine, or oh he got some green eyes, that he's welcoming your home. Like bitch, are you crazy? That's all it takes. Bitch, if we were in a fucking vampire apocalypse, bitch, a lot of people would get got because they're just so fixated on the wrong shit. Don't have no discernment at all. Just desperate. Just come on in. Yeah, I'll take care of you. Like, the dick apocalypse. Shit. A lot of motherfuckers would be dead if it was just like dicks going door to door. Like, hey, can I come in? Oh, yeah, come on in. I need some of that. Yeah. That's crazy. All right. Let's hop back into the list, y'all. I don't know. Let's keep going. So, Christina, you're up next. And then Mel, if anybody else is interested in another reading, then we can keep it going. All right. Let's see. Christina, let's see. Your timestamp is 32. Is that right? 32:51. Okay. Let me see if it changes. Yeah, 32 minutes. Okay. YouTube says, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. Enjoy the rest of your week. All right. So, Christina, your question is all things considered, if we were in a relationship, will this person be able to abstain until marriage with you? Let's see. Let's see. You deserve your divine guidance, truth, and clarity. Eight of Cups. Will this man be able to abstain from sex with Christina if they were to be in a relationship? This man in question, Six of Pentacles. They be able to abstain. Oh, okay. Cards flying. Okay, the Sun, the Four of Cups. Let's see. They definitely know that it would be definitely an act of discipline. I feel like this person would choose to be fair, but let's see. Yeah, because they see, okay, it makes them look at you from a more positive perspective. Like, it makes them respect you more. It makes them look at you as high value with the sun. It's like someone that you're helping them heal. They might even feel the benefits of it just in general, like them abstaining, their energy level might raise. The Four of Cups, though, it's not going to be easy for them, honestly. Like, they're looking, like, if they were to commit to you, they're focusing on their love for you, but it wouldn't make the temptation completely easy. But I don't see this person not being able to do it. Let's see, I'm going to clarify with these oracles. Would this person be able to abstain? Painful past, shared healing, lost identity, communication. Yeah, it might be a little tough for this person. They respect you because they know that it's coming from a wise place. It's coming from not just a self-respect thing, but it's coming from a place of self-protection and love. It would be something that you both benefit from. Like I said, this person would actually look at it as a healing thing for them. Like they feel a shift in their own energy by abstaining. But they might question if this is all them, if this is really what they want, or have they allowed themselves to be influenced. And not like they're looking at you negatively, but it's like, would I have done this otherwise? This is a stance that I would have taken otherwise, right? Is this really what I want? Is this really me? And then communication is at the bottom. So I do feel like potentially this person would be honoring to that, you know, abstaining with you. I don't see them, because at first I'm gonna be honest, when I saw that Eight of Cups, I was like, does that mean that they would dip off? But then I'm like, no, it feels like this person, there's something about old energy that they would have to move differently when it comes to you. And they actually, once they invest in this walk, this journey with you, they actually see the benefits of it. Yeah, so that's what I'm getting from that. That potentially they would walk the journey, most likely, even though it won't be easy for them. It is definitely a challenge, of course, but they see the benefits in it and they respect you for it, because it's not just like, oh, I'm just being a good girl. It's actually coming from a place that is like spiritually healing. Okay. Toxic energies, healing. Yeah. Toxic masculinity, I'm hearing. Yeah. Yep. All right, so your other question. Let's see. What energy surrounding why the possessive cards keep coming out for how the person feels? Possessive card. Okay. Thank you, Spirit, for divine guidance. Why does the possessive card keep coming out whenever Christina asks about this man in particular's feelings towards her? Why does this man? Why does this man energy? Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, Page of Pentacles, King of Swords, Nine of Wands, the Hangman. It's like, because this person, from what they've gathered from you, it's like they do see a lot of potential and value in you. There's a curiosity to want to get to know you more. This person has made it up in their mind, like, that they will be open enough to kind of like feel this out, see where it goes. Don't completely dispose of it. Don't completely just walk away. But they know, like, it's like they want to keep you waiting, or keep, like, they want to hold on to you, because it's like, how do I explain this? It's like this person knows that there's value here. Even though it's the genesis of something, they don't know you that deeply yet. They know on the surface that this is something that has potential. There's curiosity in the value of you. Um, but it's like, am I ready to fully walk into this with the Nine of Wands? Because this person could be wounded in love in a way that they feel like they're tapped out, or they're not completely comfortable or confident in walking into another commitment, or the potential of committing to someone. It's like that uh kind of limits them. Yeah. This person, they do like you back. They do fuck with you back. They are interested in a way. So it's not one-sided, but I do get with the money problems, I don't feel like that's literally about money. This is about like what I would invest, what I have to invest in another person. They may like their own money and their own assets to themselves and things like that. Like, this person is not comfortable sharing not just their heart, but their money, their finances, their world. It's like, is this something that I feel safe fully investing in? There's fears around it. It's a projection. It's not something that you're showing them or you're doing wrong or something that's making them feel this way. It's their own fears, and they're projecting it on. They would do this with any woman, that they would be interested in. I feel like settling card is that the truth is that they feel you would settle if they were to like, if they were to show up the way that they are and just get into something with you openly, fully, and promising a commitment, or leading you into believing that you guys are working towards a commitment, or that's what they want. That you would actually be getting the short end of the stick, not the other way around. Okay. So, yeah, I feel like the possessive energy is, hey, how are you, sis? Is holding on to you. That's really what it is. Like, holding on to something that they see value in. And like, okay, what if I potentially come around, or I get out of my own way, get out of my own head, and just say, fuck it. But right now, it's like they also know that you guys are not on the same page. And then bottom of that card was Battle of the Egos. So yeah, it's like this person is kind of cold. Their heart is not open at all. Their heart is, they put their emotional investment in material things because that feels safe to them. They feel more in control. But psychologically, this person is kind of jaded in a way that they're not as receptive to, a relationship, like putting their effort, putting their energy into it, banking on it, having the courage to. So it's like it's like, I'm gonna hold on to you. I'm gonna keep you kind of in suspension because I know that this is valuable. If I was to take this, open up to this, really bank on this, yeah. So take that as you will. But yeah, that's what I'm getting for you, sis. Yeah, so they're not dumb, stupid, or crazy. They know that there's something worth investing in here, but it's like, do I have the energy for it? Do I have the capacity and the space to, invest in this person? In this relationship. All right. Okay, so Mel, you're up next. If anyone else is interested, the list is still open because technically after Mel, that would be my last person I have on the list right now. So let me know. Okay, so Oh my gosh. You know what? I'm craving some Bahama Bucks. I don't know if has anyone ever heard Bahama Bucks? I know they have it in some areas. Some places they don't. But I'm craving me some. It's been a while. And it's cold. It's like, why the fuck would you want to eat some shaved ice slash ice cream right now? Like, that don't make sense. But no, I seen it. I seen it I think last night I seen Bahama Bucks and I was like, oh my gosh, I haven't had that in a minute. It sounds so good right now. So good. Okay, Mel. Clear the energy, spirit. Send love, light, and peace and healing to Christina, the person of interest. May their energy be restored in wholeness and in fullness. Amen. Ashe. So it is. All right, Mel, your time stamp is that a 5 or a 6? I can't tell. Hold on. Okay, 45. Oh, I cracked my neck trying to see that. 45:36. Oh my gosh, it hurt my neck. Okay. Okay. How do they feel? I just cracked my whole neck. I don't know why I'm hearing Mariah Carey's Always Be My Baby. But that's what I'm hearing. Okay. All right. Let's see. How does this person feel? So permission to tap into mass energy. The person whom she's asking about in question. How does this person currently feel? Hey. All right. Let's see. How does this person on your mind currently feels? For asking permission to tap into both parties' energies only for what you allow me to see. No. Okay. The Hanged Man. Or sorry, the King of Wands. Why I say the Hanged Man? 3 of Pentacles. 7 of Cups in the middle. These other cards try to come out. 7 of Wands and 7 of Pentacles. You have 3 sevens. 7 of Cups, 7 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles, 7, 7, 7. Okay, so someone feels lucky. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles try to come out. There's a lot of cards. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the 9 of Pentacles. So someone feels lucky. This person, I feel like, is kind of cocky or prideful at times where they don't want to let on how much they feel, how much they care, how much they like or love a person sometimes. And that could be their default. That could be their self-sabotaging ways. But this person idealizes you. This person feels kind of like, from what they gather, what they see, that you were ideal or that you are ideal. I don't know. This feels like an active energy. It could be someone from the past, but it feels active still. This person feels like you're really intelligent, you're really smart. They don't feel like you're someone that makes yourself too available. They see you as like very mature, that you could even date someone that's older than them. Like, it's like this person finds you to be alluring and attractive, but also in a grounded sense. They see you as someone that is smart, someone that is grounded, self-focused, has a good head on her shoulders. Like, yeah, like a self-sufficient energy. So I feel like sometimes they try to match you on that to come off a certain way. Like, oh, she doesn't seem like she's not tripping off of me. She's not sweating me like that. Or she doesn't get giggly and giddy. She's very, you know, down to earth, open, but relaxed and chilled, sure of herself. She's not pressing me. She's not sweating me over, texting me too much, calling me too much. You don't give off a desperate energy to them. So I feel like they try to temper their feelings and emotions by not coming off too much either. They want to come off as self-contained, confident, the man. Let's see. How does this person feel towards the man? feel like there's things about you that they don't see yet, that they feel like there's more to you, in a good way. Like, I don't know, maybe you give off a vibe that you're busy sometimes, or you're working on something, if it's like school or your career. It's like you're dedicated to some sort of growth. This person acknowledges that it is something they're attracted to. Um, you guys could mirror each other, because I don't feel the separation between these bottom cards. It's almost like it could be both energies that are feeling this or kind of walking in the same energy. So both of you could be afraid of what a relationship, what it would mean to be with someone. It's like, I don't want to lose myself in a relationship again, because if I care too much, that makes me receptible and weak. And this comes from a past situation or multiple situations, where it's like anytime I ever showed up, anytime that I actually really cared about a person, I let that guard down. They played me. They took advantage. I lost myself. I didn't know who I was anymore. Um, so you guys could kind of, some relationships, the best way I can describe this is like when two people like each other, when they're in their head, when they're thinking too much about how they look, and if this person is going to think I'm thirsty, or they're going to think that I'm desperate, or I don't want them to get a big head if I show them that I like them or tell them how I really feel because someone made me feel rejected in the past, or someone played me in my face or laughed in my face, rejected me or whatever. Um, it's this game of like, it shows like you guys will show each other, I like you through certain actions, certain things that you do and say. But then once that vulnerability kicks in, once you feel like you've shown a little too much, then it's like, oh, let me backtrack. And then it kind of gives off this energy of confusion. Like, okay, do they like me? Do they not? And I feel like you do this to each other. Yeah. I feel like you guys do it to each other. Or you did it to each other. Because this could be like an old energy that's still active, like someone that still thinks about you. Because the energy that I get is like two people that genuinely like each other or did really like each other, and self-sabotage got in the way, because you had the Seven of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles that wanted to come out at the top of the deck. So it's like something that was building or had the potential to grow, where people did put some energy into it, but then maybe blocked it, maybe was very defensive in some kind of way, pushed it away, got overly excited, or, fear kicked in, anxiety kicked in, and kind of created a defense that kind of pushed, made no choice but for the other person to kind of move on, walk away, or leave this behind. Um, I don't know. I just keep getting like the energy's active. So that's what I'm getting. Like this energy still, like someone hasn't fully either let this go, or this is someone that you're currently entertaining and talking to. Where it's like there's tendencies to self-sabotage on both sides. But it seems like it's more of the masculine energy, or the person that you're talking about, that has more of a tendency to self-sabotage things. Through anxiety, through fear, through fight or flight. Okay. All right. So, yeah. That's what I'm seeing for you, Mel. I hope that makes sense. But like I always say, we can't do nothing with potential now, okay? It's either they going to do it or they're not going to do it. They're going to show up or they're not. But yeah. Yeah, I appreciate you, sis, as always. If anyone else is interested, yeah, you're welcome. My pleasure, sis. Enjoy the rest of your week. Be safe. Let's see. I just want to make sure I'm not missing nobody. Yeah, so if anyone else is interested, the list is still open. That was my last read on the list for now. All right, Anonymous F, I see you, sis. I got you. Okay. All right. Anonymous Ed. Oh my God, why is my cat in there crying? This girl. Is she in there? What she want? Okay. Anonymous F. Your timestamp is 56:11. All right, Spirit. We close the energies out. We send Mel love, light, and peace. Her person of interest. Love, light, and peace, and healing restored to her as well. All right. So Anonymous F, let's tap in. Let's see what you got, girl. Shit. I just realized that I sent an email to the wrong place. Let me see. No, maybe I didn't. That's weird. Okay. So I don't know if you want to ask about hold on. Let me see. Okay, this thing is so crazy. I be thinking that I sent stuff and it sits in the out in the okay. How does this person feel? Okay. So what's expected in their season about how does this person feel about you? Okay. Spirit, the energy spirit asks for permission to tap into Anonymous F's energy. You know who she is. What is it that you want her to know? What is that you want her to know? You want Anonymous F to know about this person's current feelings, this next season. What does she have to expect from this person? Make it clear, make it plain. The energy. Nine of Wands, Six of Wands, Six of Pentacles, Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck. This energy, I'm hearing the Marvin Gaye song. It's I think what is the name of that song? It was on the movie Baby Boy, the John Singleton movie with Tyrese Ving Rhames. Just to keep you satisfied is what's coming through. So I don't know if this person feels like, they do a lot to keep you satisfied or that they at least try to. This person is going to continue to try to make some sort of effort, okay? You guys might take a trip together. It could be like a trip that's planned way ahead of time. So like it could be planned within, I don't know, like a month or two from now and within the next season or something. And then Leo season, you guys might take a trip or there's something with Leo season. But yeah, it's like this person prioritizes or they feel like they prioritize your wants and your needs a lot. Like they do a lot for you with the Six of Wands. And then the Six of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands. Like, yeah, sometimes they feel tired and overwhelmed. They might beat themselves up. They overthink a lot. They give a lot. This person feels like you guys have a deep connection. Like you guys can talk about anything. They may feel like you guys have a deep bond that almost feels like you've known each other for a long time, you know, um, like beyond the time that you guys actually known each other. I don't care if it's like you've known each other for 3 or 4 years. Like they feel like you've known each other longer than that, or like, you know, you guys share some type of deep bond. They feel like sometimes they do go long distances, energetically speaking, emotionally, mentally, financially. Like they feel like they extend a lot. And sometimes they feel like there's emotional disconnection. This person could come off as avoidant, um, but they feel like it's safe to do that because some reason this person feels like if you were to like find somebody better, or you get to a point where you don't want to deal with them anymore, you're just going to do just that. You're not going to fuck with them no more. You're gone. You're good off them. And that's something they fear. So this person, they feel like they show up and they do a lot, but partially the truth is not really, because I feel like they try to remove the emotional aspect out of it so that it feels safer for them to say, okay, I'm not going to give them too much. I'm not going to get my heart played. But in some way, their heart is in it to an extent to where that makes them want to do and show up and give to you so that they don't lose you. But then it's like a coldness to that too. They put a cap on that. They put a limit because it's like they feel like they would be acting foolish or they would look foolish. They don't want to get played. You spark some sort of excitement. I try to say excitement and sort at the same time, but you spark some sort of excitement in this person, like passion and to want to show up for you. I feel like they're very attracted to you, so that's part of it. They feel very sexually attracted to you, but it's like something about your energy motivates like the macho in them. Let me show up. Let me prove my worth, my value to her. Let me show up. Okay? Let me show up. Let me come off like I'm very capable and I got this so she can lean on me. But at the same time, they don't want to look stupid. They don't want to put too much of their heart out on their sleeve because they already feel like they're doing too much to a point where you could easily just dip out and their best may not be enough in the end. Like that's a fear. But yeah, what I feel like potentially in the next season, it seems like there's like a trip that's planned, though it might be planned kind of sooner than later. The trip may not actually take place until like later in the year, but I was getting something around Leo season. Could be like a out of the country trip, some type of exotic trip. Yeah. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing. That past life love card is so pretty. And look, I believe it's trying to depict ancient Egypt. What is wrong with my cat? Can somebody like see what's wrong with her? Cause she just, I don't know what's wrong with her. I know my daughter can hear her, cause she's not hard to miss. Okay. Yeah. All right. All right, sis. One more. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine, sis. If you're still on. Could somebody get her? Oh my God. What are y'all doing to her? What's the matter, mama? She wants something. Oh, poor baby. she wants something. Hold on, I'll be right back. But yeah, it's fine if you're on, sis. Let me go. Lucky, what you up to? Okay. Alrighty. I am back. I am back. Somebody been eating my gushers. I'm just dropping shit. Yeah, it was okay. Yeah, it's fine. I was waiting on you. I had to go check on my cat, see what was wrong with her. Okay. No problemo. Loki, what you want, baby? You were asleep. Why you up? Hmm? What you want, Chunkle Man? Come here. Chunk of chunk. Hi, baby. Okay. All right. I'm going to wait on that. Nope. Give me this, Nova, or you be over here chewing on it. Okay. Okay. Let's see. What, baby? Hmm? Okay. I'm just waiting. What, Loki? Oh my God, this cat. I don't know what's wrong with that girl. What you want? You just over here, you and Ollie, y'all just doing the most. Okay, I don't know if you were gonna send, I don't know if you sent the name or whom. I'm just waiting. So I don't know if you're gonna send it to me personally. Hey, what are you doing? Where you going? Where you going, honey bun? He gets on my nerves. His big eyes. You big owl. You like an owl. What do you want? He's just sitting here looking crazy. Okay. I got it. I got the email. I got it. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. What to expect in the future. What to watch for. How do they feel? Okay. I'm going to change your timestamp because that was like a long gap. So you don't have to sit through that. Um, hey, what? What? You wanna get out? Go. Okay. 69. Let's do 70. Yeah, 70 is, I think, 1 and 10, 1 hour, 10 minutes. Yeah, okay. So let's see what's up with this particular person. Thank you, Spirit, for divine guidance. Clear out the previous person's energy. Ask for permission to tap into this particular person's energy. Let me see in this connection, this energy. How does this person currently feel that you give me permission to know and to see? Give me permission to know and to see. How does this person feel? Thank you, Spirit, for divine guidance, truth, and clarity. Okay. 5 of Wands at the bottom. So 6 of Pentacles, a Tower, 10 of Wands. I don't know. They all got something in common. It's like they want to... I feel like this person wants to present themselves as like the person that you would need and want. I feel like this person is used to being wanted, chased, admired, desired by a lot of women. You caught this person off guard, or their feelings caught them off guard. It's like this person has a lot going on too. Like a lot of responsibilities, a lot of stress going on too, or a lot of things that they feel like they're carrying. But their feelings towards you is like, you know, they feel like you're somebody to show up for, to prove themselves to, like they're capable, they're attractive. And this caught them off guard because, like I said, I feel like this person is used to women fighting for their attention, chasing them. Yeah, this person is juggling a lot right now. They have a lot on their plate with the Ten of Wands. It's a heaviness, but it could also be too, I feel, this person is holding on to, or like holding back. It's kind of heavy. Like, you know, a person, I feel like that's used to, I don't know, like this, not like they're a player, but maybe they are, or like they're single and they really thrive in their singleness. Like, you know, if they have options, they're going to explore those options. They're going to date. They're a free agent. They do what they want. But it's like if someone has caught them in a way, caught them off guard in a way that they are not used to, they may want to express themselves in a way that they're not used to expressing themselves. They're not used to feeling a lot for a person, or, you know, yeah, you activated something, an attraction that's like beyond sexual. It's beyond chemistry. It might have tapped their heart space a bit. And they're guarding this information because they don't really know what to do with it. But it's like something they can't contain. They want to express it or they want to do something with it, but they don't know how and what that looks like. How to do that. Past life, long distance. Very similar energy to the last person, but just a little bit different. Like you do activate this energy in men, maybe that you excite them in a way, like their masculine energy to want to prove themselves, to do things for you, to win your approval, to seem masculine, manly, capable. They do feel like a vibe with you that's easy going to an extent, but not completely easy because it does challenge something inside of them. It does challenge them emotionally, but in a way that it's like, I feel at home with you. I feel like I've known you, like, you know, you're somebody that I could really get along with, or we just we click in a way that's natural. Not used to this. I'm used to faking it. I'm used to kind of relating to women on a surface level, or, you know, we both play this game like this is something real, this is something deep, but we know it's just sex. We know it's just limiting a limited time situation. But with this, it's like I'm actually feeling something. I'm actually engaging with someone organically. Actually genuinely feel relation. I genuinely feel like someone is listening, someone understands me, I'm listening to them. I enjoy their company beyond just sex, beyond ego, getting my ego stroked. Um, you and this person, if you're not long distance from each other, I feel like this person does have a tendency, if they haven't already, to like ghost for a while, distance, remove themselves for a while. Because this person does not really do relationships. That's not their thing. They're not really into, because it just, to them, it's just like they're used to surface level connections. All they've known is like connections that appeal to the ego, where they don't have to show up or commit to a person. They can cut it off at will. It's like, oh, well, you knew what it was. But with this, it's like, it's a little different. This feels like a catalyst type of connection. So it's a possibility that this person might come out and be more expressive with you, show you in the best way that they know how. I wouldn't expect like a full blown, like, oh my God, like, okay, this is it. Um, type of, exchange, like this person just laying it all on the table, where you feel like, okay, finally this person is showing me how they feel. It's like, it's subtle. It's little ways that it starts to unfold, like this could grow potentially. You have the mutual growth card at the bottom. I feel like they're going to try to stick it out or try to stick around and see where it goes with you, or this current energy that you guys are in with each other. They might try to, you know, stick it through, stick it out, see how far this connection can expand between the two of you. Yeah. I do, for whatever reason, feel that this person is a ghoster though, or like they take time out, like they kind of remove themselves, and then they come back around, be like, "Hey, how you been? What's up with you?" Da, da, da. Like, I don't know if that's something that you're comfortable with, because that's like not fair to you. That becomes exhausting. It's like, yeah, people need their space, but like communication is key. So if you need time to yourself, especially if you guys are not in a relationship, but like you guys are getting to know each other. But if it's not, if this is somebody that you're already familiar with, it's this person, they come in and out of your life. You touch the spot, you hit the spot for this person in a way that they're not used to. They're used to these fake connections. They're used to surface level connections, and with you, um, it is a little bit something different. And I don't feel like they know what to do with that. Okay. So if this isn't a new energy, it most definitely could be like a person that for some time, but it's like a new type of energy or circumstance between the both of you. I don't see this person going anywhere anytime soon. Um, I don't know. This is like one of those connections. If it's like a connection where you guys have known each other for a minute, it's one of those connections that's not easily broken, because there is some sort of ties here with the past life love. Doesn't have to literally mean like you guys shared a past life together or something, but there's strong history in the fact, like, you've made a deep impression on this person. That's what makes it hard for them to let you go, right? And vice versa. This person is used to superficial relationships where they look good on paper, but there's no real substance, there's no real connection there. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it's heavy energy with this person. I don't feel like, you know, they're just gonna let things go, but I get ghosting from this person. They ghost a lot. Yeah, they're self-avoidant, so in turn, like it comes off like they're avoiding you, or other people might feel like they're avoiding them. And in some instances, yeah, that might be true, but the truth is, like, a lot of it is self-avoidance, you know, dealing with themselves, dealing with their emotions, you know, taking accountability or responsibility for certain things. It's like they rather not, so they ghost. Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm seeing, sis, in that situation. So I hope that makes sense. I hope that resonates with you. Yeah, it gives you maybe a little food for thought. Yeah. Okay, well, let me know if that resonates with you. You're very welcome. My pleasure, sis. I hope that was helpful to you. But yeah, I think that's all. If no one else is interested, we've been on here for a couple of hours. Um, yeah. Okay. Oh my gosh. I used to love those. I'm looking at this. Let me see. Mm, okay. Well, all right, y'all. It's been my pleasure. I'm going to go ahead and shut this thing down. You guys take care of yourselves. The timestamps will be up in a little bit shortly. If you guys want more in-depth readings, more personalized readings, you guys can find me on my website. Y'all can book from there. If you have any questions about my readings, feel free to ask me and I got you. Okay? So, y'all be blessed. I'll catch you guys in the next reading, next live, whatever we got going on next. And yeah, y'all be safe. Take care. Be blessed. Much love.